Hi, I'm Bruce Isaacson, Clark County's Poet Laureate, and I'm here today with Loren Campbell, who is a member of the Las Vegas Poetry Slam team, our own Battleborn Poetry Slam team. So, Loren, I know you have an interest in educational programs for poetry, developing those. Tell me about that, about what you're interested in.
Definitely. In the fall, I will be attending Gallaudet for school psychology to become a school psychologist. And I do want to be able to incorporate art and poetry workshops and programs in lower socioeconomic communities.
That's interesting. Okay. Will you read a poem for us?
Sure.
Okay, great. Go for it.
Okay. Earrings make little girls pretty. A baby girl's first trip after her car ride home from umbilical cords in her mother's warm womb will be to pierce her ears. It will be her first understanding a woman's pain is her femininity, and you have to be pretty to make it, and pretty hurts sometimes, baby. Her tears will be silenced as her parents lullaby her to accept her fate. Be strong, baby girl. This is only the beginning. You were born Eve and sin, apple and rib. Curtsies will not be the last time your back will be taught to be bent by the women you look up to. Our culture teaches women to seek perfection, expectations so high sometimes our self-esteem flies away, and we spend our lives searching for unkept gardens and rotting away humans, seeking salvation in those who run from women who do not love themselves while teaching us not to love ourselves. But we sure know how to keep going. Even after silence swallows our throat, makes a home, resting on our esophagus, forget our minds, and listen to the ones who make millions off our insecurities like Aisha Curry. She tells an allegory of a sexual history by the length of a skirt, Amber Rose. She hosts slut walks to free our bodies, and everyone in between feels obligation to pick a side, like women don't get a Likert scale, like they both not beautiful, black and woman, like strength can't come in divergent wardrobes. Society will add weight, make it harder to breathe, to remember we are still three-dimensional human beings, like we can't be both black and queer, strong and weak. Y'all can't define our bodies. What's good? There is no prototype. We are grooves and curves, melanin and mountains, plateaus and valleys remind us nature comes from a woman. We birthed this. So how are you going to tell us how we are supposed to look? A beautiful woman is a woman who wears her body like a purple heart. This is war on modern day Photoshop. The media will suck out your fat until you lose your substance. A woman's job is to unlearn habitual suicide missions. To live with fire in your bones is not an easy task. Some people fire alarm your spirit in a sea of flames. You are the universe wrapped in God in all of her glory.
That was great, Loren.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. That was great. It's very, very intense. So listen, I want to tell them about some of the Poetry Slam activities that are going on with the Las Vegas Poetry Slam team. So here's just a quick sampling. On the 16th, we have Words in Motion at 1800 Industrial. On the 17th, the Poets Corner down at the West Las Vegas Art Center. I think both of those are at 7 p.m. On the 18th at Noreen's Bar, the Poetry Slam team. Loren and the Poetry Slam team will be reading at 2799 East Trop. Hey, there's just tons of really active, good poetry happening. So come on out with for the good name of poetry. We'd like to have you come out and take part in our burgeoning Las Vegas art scene.